It's really hard to put into 20 years what a legacy of someone like Paul Cornish is, but if I was to think of one word, it would be maybe connection. And he's made a connection genuinely with hundreds of, if not thousands of students.
I don't think I've ever heard somebody say a negative thing about Paul. He's a very genuine man. I know that I go to him for a lot of wisdom and advice.
He's very controlled, he's very measured. He's a great role model, not only to the students, but certainly the staff.
He's quite inspirational. He's also very humble in his approach.
He doesn't enjoy the limelight, so he's going to be very surprised with this.
He's a bit of a hero. He's a bit of a hero. But when he's standing next to you or around you, you feel confidence. And usually you're laughing, but you always get confidence out of knowing he's there.
His classes are never boring. He's always got the dad jokes.
He's got some fantastic dad jokes.
A dad joke or a maths joke. He loves his maths jokes.
Look, I think we're very lucky to have someone who's played for the Wallabies. He's played at a high level, so he knows what it takes for some of our boys who might want to achieve that.
Paul's influence has been massive. A number of players that have played under Paul have gone on to play, just like he did, professional rugby.
There's that element where you just don't want to let him down. There's so much respect for him, and the boys know that, and the boys understand what he's done in the game, and they know that it's a privilege to be coached by someone like himself.
He really values every single kid and every single person, every single story, and for him, he understands that there's so many perspectives and reasons why kids are the way they are, but he also makes them understand that there's more to life than rugby as well, because sometimes they have their blinkers on and think they're all going to be professional players. And an example I can use of that is whenever we go on tour, Corno always brings his guitar, and we'll all learn how to sing songs together.
I've heard about the guitar. I never got to witness the guitar. I did get to witness, he made up some songs that he then got everyone involved in, and definitely that breaking down of barriers, breaking down the egos that can be in the room and just bringing everyone together with that camaraderie. That's great.
I think Waverley College owes Mr Cornish a lot. The idea of turning up to Queen's Park at 3:15 on a Saturday, you always know that the team that Mr Cornish puts out on the field is going to deliver a really entertaining style of football. The boys line up on the in-goal line at the start of the match, where the boys will sing this song, "We are Waverley, we come from Bondi Junction on the eastern side of town." That came from somewhere. And where did that come from? That was actually Mr Cornish that wrote that song with Mr Cummins.
As the head of department, I always get the boys asking me to go into his class.
He's teaching a full maths load, does tutoring before and after school, does some personal training outside of school.
In very early of a morning, he's probably one of the first teachers to arrive, and he's straight into getting his day ready for his lessons.
I've got a family member that goes to Waverley who's hated maths his entire life, and the only time he's ever enjoyed learning maths is under Paul Cornish.
Everyone just wants to be in his team, everyone wants to learn off him, and then when you're there, it's a really amazing experience because he's just got so much knowledge and experience.
A guy that would do anything for you.
He's so many people's sort of backbone, and we know he's going to be there all the time. Waverley, we're so lucky to have him.
I also know any day that I'll bump into Paul, whether it's at school or on the sidelines, he just makes the world around him and the people around him better.